Hi all, this is Dr. J11 coming back from Long Island, New York, streaming live from Long Island, New York. Try to do it every day after the close. Today we're looking at the charts of ATRS, CVM, and ONCS. ONCS was the star of my little biotech world today. I did add to my positions in 4 biotechs today. I felt like shopping. So I went shopping for some IMMU, which I charted the other day. You could look back in my video blogs, as well as PRTK, Paratech, which I also charted in my video blog the other day or recently. And I also bought some atrs, which we're going to show the chart of today. And I bought some CVM, which I had been in, took 140% profit quickly, got out, and now I'm starting to get back in. And also, we're going to look at the chart today of ANKs, even though I did not add any ANKs to my position because I already have a pretty substantial position. Okay, so let's take a look at the video charts. Of course, as always, do your own due diligence. My opinions are my own and they do not constitute investment advice. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends about us, share the link, write comments, give us a like. Be right with you as soon as I share screen. This takes about 2 seconds. And there we go. Okay, so let's look at ANKs, the star of the day. Okay, so ANKs had a breakout above its double top on that dates back to, let's take a look, dates back to mid-March and mid-May and mid-April. So that's 180. So it had to go at the 180 level today. Let's see, did it actually go above it? It closed at 179, and it clearly went above it. High today was 184 today. Its lower today was 162. So it had quite a big candle, and mainly wick, a small body. So it actually closed not that much higher than the open. The open on the day was, let's see, the open was 175, the close was 179. So you would have made 4 pennies if you bought at the open and sold at the close. However, we're not looking for 4 pennies here. We're looking for a breakout above the 180 level. Once it breaks 180, and clears 180, I think 225 is just about inevitable and probably around the corner. That would be the high set back in April 4th. The high was 221. I think we easily take that out. So a break of 180, I think, implies a break of 220 and on to new highs. OncoSec is in play. Dan O'Connor, the CEO of OncoSec, has it in play. That means institutions are buying. That means the buying is coming out of the woodwork for this one. Why? Because of the prospect of a potential down the road buyout by Merck. There are now 2 collaborations that OncoSec has with Merck. One is with Keytruda and metastatic breast cancer, and that's called Pisces. The other just started on triple-negative breast cancer. So looks going to be a strong alliance between OncoSec and Merck, just like there was between Juno and Celgene. So I keep bringing that up because Celgene had owned 10% of Juno almost from the get-go, I believe. And it seemed like an obvious takeover down the road, and it did happen. It took a while, but it did happen. I think this will take a while, and if the data is good, it too will happen. So that would be ONCS. It's well off its recent trend line. It's going parabolic. We like parabolic charts. CVM. Here's one that I don't remember exactly where I sold it, but I sold it in the 350s, and it continued on as high as 441. I don't remember. Probably 444. So there's basically a double top up here at around 444, and now it's retreating down to its support level at 303. So I expect it may continue down all the way to support, or it might find support at the 50-day, which would be above 303. So I nibbled today at the close, and I will continue to nibble, looking to build a position before this. I don't know if it's 303 or $3, whatever it is. Let's see, what's this low? 303. 303 is probably support. Call it $3. So if it goes down a little bit more, I'm going to be buying a little bit more. Hopefully it will reverse and come back up, test this line, and go through it, I hope. So CVM, of course, the story there is squamous cell head and neck cancer, the largest trial ever, and they're just awaiting results. Lots of gyrations occur while awaiting results. Stock moves usually in a range between the higher to range, lower to range, higher to range, lower to range. So while we're waiting, I expect a test maybe of $3 and then zoom back up to the $4 level. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's CVM. That's the reason that Dr. J bought a little. I also bought a little ATRS. Shout out to Nicole for alerting me to this one. I like the chart. They're a maker of generic EpiPen. They had a recent approval early October of a one-a-day injection, disposable injection for testosterone for men. They have a lot of innovative products. There's a product on the market for rheumatoid arthritis, injectable. And how to do today. It looks like it was up 6 pennies to 340. That's good on a down day. I don't see the green candle. That's strange. Let me refresh this. It has a very, very, very nice chart. It's basically a year-long chart of a beautiful channel that's been in the upward direction. Not a year-long chart. It's from October. Yeah, this is year-long. This is the weekly chart. So on the weekly, that's why I didn't see the action today. It's the weekly. On the week, we're up for the day, up for the week, because we only had one day this week, and this is the candle that represents it. So looking at this, it's trading basically mid channel, not quite. And if you extend that into early January, then the low of the week on January 7th will be about 364. So expect about 370, something like that. Maybe a 10% move up by January, bottom line. 370. right? Check that. Yeah, in the 370s, probably. It may seem slow to you, but you know, it's got a tremendous growth record here, going back to November of last year. So I'll take 10% every 4 months. I'll take 40% a year growth. No problem. I'm not complaining. And that's what we may very well get. I'm not thinking that this is a takeout play. I think it's more of an exciting, innovative little company that makes useful drugs, useful devices for useful drugs. Subcutaneous injectables. So they have a collaboration now with Pfizer, and exactly the nature of it is unclear. But that will be made public, and that might give it a shot in the arm. No pun intended on the shot. So that's ATRS, not one that's curing cancer, but one that looks interesting. Paratech. Paratech is one that I nibbled on today. I like the chart. I like the range that it's been in. I think we're right at support. As long as it touches this 932 level, I'm feeling good. As long as it doesn't go below 869, I'm happy. So I think it's a buy here with a very tight stop. That's how I look at this one. I'm probably viewing it as a swing trade out around $12. So I'm buying at 9, looking for 12. I'm willing to suffer a half a point loss, maybe a little bit more. So that's my thinking on this one. Okay, I did give a longer, I did discuss this one at length earlier, so I'm not going to today. I just wanted to update you on what I've been doing. And I think I'm going to cut it short today. There's really nothing that exciting going on with the rest of my biotechs that I follow. So if there are, then I will be sure to fill you in. I'm still very much in Geron. I'm still very much in Athersys. And those are still two of my bigger holdings. Athersys is my biggest holding in the biotech world. I don't talk about it too often because it's nothing to talk about. If there's something to talk about, I'll talk about it. If the chart shows something worthwhile looking at, I'll be happy to discuss the chart. For now, it's floundering at around 202 a share, $2 a share. 210 is support resistance. It tried to break that and couldn't, so it fell back. $1.85 would be support. Hope it doesn't get there. This has been Dr. J streaming live from Long Island, New York. I hope everybody has a great trading day tomorrow. Hasta luego, au revoir, arrivederci, shalom, sayonara, ciao.